Hello everyone, this is Shag. After falling down a hole for about a week, I guess it's time to actually record something. So last time on Final Fantasy Mystic Quest something happened and now we're on a volcano. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. But, as we all know, volcanoes are well known for being haunted by ghosts. So we should probably deal with that first. It also appears that Ruben has stumbled into auto control somehow. I guess I'll have to deal with that. But seriously, this is Shag, and I don't know why it's a week later from the last time I put anything on YouTube. Probably because of Terraria, among other things. Whatever those other things are. I don't know, I basically slept the entirety of yesterday and now I'm kind of confused by everything. Well, that was exactly the opposite of intentional. Let's see if we can... Okay. Yes. So hey everyone, this is Shag, and, video game. Doing the best I can try and do right now. Let's check out what's over here instead. Ghosts look an awful lot like phoenixes in this map configuration. At least to me. That's a bit of an odd thing. Werewolves have 3 heads. This is a thing that's true. That's the button that does that. Okay, now we're getting a little bit reacquainted with the controls. Werewolf attacks with body odor. And that is all you need to know. And right away, we get something neat, I guess. A wizard spell... White. I seem to be missing the previous wizard spell. No doubt it is a battlefield reward, which I have been skipping out on. Alas, poor me. Excuse me while I don't care very much. I might go back and get those off screen at some point, but I might also not do exactly that because I'm smashing my desk with my knee. I don't know. This is the episode where I am simultaneously in the mood to record and not in the state of awareness to do so. And there's the gimmick that I mentioned at some point in the past. Yeah, it's basically the ice pyramid again, except hopefully the gas mask, which is what you need, is more in the way this time. I'm not entirely sure why the ghost undied there, because I did not read the text. That fellow is... well, now they have died. So, I guess this is a good game to do in a lack of awareness state, because I can just sort of blunder around and press buttons, and hopefully something will happen. I might get a little more items than I expect, or a little less, or something could happen. For example, my entire party could fall asleep, because apparently centaurs are very good at lulling you to sleep. Not something often put into their mythology. Possibly for good reason. I.e., wrongness. What's this way? It's a skeleton. More specifically, Redbone. Skeletons are not very good at originally naming themselves. They are red. They must be red bones. While factually accurate, it is still not very interesting. This is probably just a meaningless treasure chest or two, apparently. Also, these centaur fellows are nightmares! They're too cool to have not compressed the name into less intimidating letters. It's all about that GH. That GH is the scary part of night. People just don't realize that. Refreshers and heal potions. Lovely. I cannot guarantee use of those in the near future or the far future. But I can guarantee going upstairs. Okay, seriously. Let's blunder into an enemy in about 5 seconds. Yep, there we go. Gas masks... Gas masks are awfully inconvenient. Because you need them and I don't have them. That's sort of what inconvenient means. You know, if you don't try too hard. Explosives. Oh yeah, I do have those, don't I? Gonna have to blow some stuff up then. If you have explosives and you don't use them, you might as well, use them, I guess. This is what I'm trying to say here. They probably don't do much more damage when spread than a claw did. That is correct. Triple Fang! Hit 2 times! You're doing it wrong. Oh, that wacky-eyed... my right werewolf head. His left. So yeah, that's just a preview, because apparently that's not the right way to go. So, pre-reset Shag was correct all along. Let me just save a state here, so I don't accidentally load a state here. That was from many years ago. Jumping! Apparently skeletons are also good at putting you to sleep. One wonders what the sleep powder they use is made from. That almost went really poorly, but then it didn't. Hello, ghosts. You should totally be floating, but you are not floating. Well, you are floating, but you're not animated floating. Oh yeah, he didn't come back from death, he just spawned another one last time. Because that is what they do, apparently. So if you are want to be a Ghostbuster, you will have to do it faster than 2 or 3 turns, is what I'm trying to say, I think. Hello, this is the Volcano of status effects. Volcanoes are very boring. They are used so often in scientific presentations by 3rd graders that they easily make you fall asleep when they are weaponized against you. Monster! No? Really? It is a mystery. Perhaps not. Monster! Monster! Monster? Man, this gas is really getting to me. Yeah? Where are the encounters? There must be one in front of this stair. Well, close enough. Alright, let's liven this up a little bit. Are you weak to something random? For example, this. Never mind. We're already asleep, you clod. Ow. I guess you'll just have to remain weak to bashing your face in. With the most boring, moveset-wise additional character. Hey, now we're above the gas. That gimmick sure was important, for now. Perhaps ghosts are weak to fire. Let's find out. No, they are resistant to it. They are fireproof cloth and fireproof spectral remains. There's a lot of fireproofing going on here. Too bad they're not everything proof. If that's the gas mask, I will laugh a little bit inside. Also probably outside. My laughing! It will be spread around the dimensions of in and out. Well. Okay, so there wasn't as much laughter as anticipated. Well, there is a little bit. Yeah. Nice gimmick there. But seriously, why does everything on this volcano cause sleep? Maybe it's just mocking me for how non-awake I am at the very moment. Look, we can see the little Cerberus in the mist gas thing, whatever. And everything will be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Exactly. Now we can know that there's a Minotaur lying in wait for us up here. And by Minotaur, I mean Centaur. Who are very similar aside from their prefixes. Speaking of centaurs, League of Legends, where is your Horseman patch? It's taking a little while. There are bug fixes involved. That's the rest of that. That's all of that tangent that I can muster right now. Asking a question and answering myself. More difficult than you'd think. I probably have walked around this one. But then I didn't. I am unpredictable even to myself. Yay! A level up and stuff. Can you in fact walk around? Yes. Sorry, Cerberus. Even though your little map icon is super adorable, I'm going to have to ignore you for a minute. I guess it does kind of make sense, at least, for a volcano to be full of undead. Must have unrepted on a village in the past or something. It's a little bit too grimdark for this video game. but that doesn't stop it from making sense. And that just reminds me that there was a game released called The Legend of Grimrock or something recently. It's like ye old school dungeon crawler. You had to add an E after all of those to make it exceptionally old school. And then Frank proceeded to ruin his day with himself. Yeah, Confusion's a jerk sometimes. Saving state out of paranoia that I might accidentally load state, and no other reason. How odd of me. How does lowering one's attack power make the explosion of a bomb any less effective? Ponder that, why don't you? In place of having me say anything relevant or interesting or awake. I'm sure I'm saying something interesting since I'm just sort of sleep-talking my way through this. Oh hey look, it's the boss. Spoilers. Double spoilers, I'm relatively certain that in the next location, that boss is reused as a regular enemy. Do you have dialogue? No, you don't. Hello, Medusa. You are exactly at home in a volcano. Hello, me. You are exactly at home in forgetting to heal yourself and being almost dead prior to the boss fight. Screech voice, blarg! Bark! Triple Fang. Well, yeah. Still don't have life on ye old Frank. That might have been also a battlefield reward, now that I think about it. Wouldn't that be the comedy of errors? Answer yes. Parasnake. Snakes apparently make the same noise that swords do, for the record. Well, that was quick. Let's try that again with less failure. You know, if such a thing is indeed possible, in my current situation of almost dead, oh gosh. Stop that, why don't you? Oh, this is even worse. Let's try something here. No, that won't do. Something tells me that this might not work at all, in the end. I think there's a running theme here. I have a hunch that this is the case. And this is what happens when you LP half asleep, folks. Don't do it. Yay. That might have been a bit of a preemptive yay on my part. Yeah. Are we close to the game not screwing me over yet? Like, I mean, doubly screwing me over after I screwed myself over. But still. That would be very nice. Nope, we're still screwed. Now we might be getting somewhere. This is almost entirely my fault, but still annoying. Yay! Okay, so that was almost... No, that was the dumbest thing ever, pretty much. And now, as a result of my stupidity, we can actually access the lava dome. Which is the real next dungeon. But before we do that... Yeah. Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned that you should not attempt to record a video game while half asleep, half awake, and all not aware. It usually ends poorly for both the LPer and probably parts of the audience who are getting pretty annoyed by this point. To them, and to you, I apologize profusely. Your faithful student, Shag. Until next time.